It was a special time of year in Lake Wobegon. It was that time again when spring has sprung and the daffodils were coming up and the crocuses were popping their head out of the ground. Yes, it was time for the annual Women's Club of the Lutheran Church's bake sale. And the bake sale was in full swing that Sunday morning when Mary Pedersen, known in the Tri-County area for her famous lemon bars, arrived at the bake sale. Everyone noticed she looked a little bit green in the gills. She was noticeably upset. And despite cajoling from her fellow Lutheran women, she refused to admit that there was something wrong. Well, later, Father Joachim showed up and, of course, sampled the fare and immediately went straight to Mary Pedersen's lemon bars, and after consuming one said, "Mary, you've outdone yourself this year. These are the best lemon bars I've ever had." Well, that seems to have been the moment where Mary couldn't take any more, and she exclaimed, "I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud. Those lemon bars aren't mine. You see, I've been driving 3 hours to Duluth to pick 'em up from the Shop and Save bakery section for the last 35 years. I just panicked the first year of the sale and I didn't know what to bring, so I got the lemon bars, and when everyone liked them so much, I knew I couldn't go back. I had to perpetuate the lie." Well, Father Joachim was quiet at this point and didn't point out to the sheer irony of the fact that today's sermon was on truthfulness. But the women of the Lutheran bake sale were not as forgiving. Instead, no, they grabbed Mary and they dragged her out into the street and proceeded to rip at her clothes and scratch her face. They flagged down fellow Lutherans and some ambulatory Catholics and circled around Mary Pedersen and began to throw rocks at her. And Father Joachim stand watching approvingly, trying to take it all in, both the lemon bars and the stoning. And he watched as Mary Pedersen valiantly tried to resist the man-made meteors being thrown at her, but no. In a few short minutes, she was bloodied and bruised and very dead in the middle of the street. That's the news from Lake Wobegon, where the women are vicious, the men are cuckolds, and the children do heavy drugs.